World War I. Introduction. World War I, also known as the Great War, broke out in 1914 and lasted until 1918. It was one of the deadliest conflicts in human history, involving more than 30 nations and causing millions of casualties. The war reshaped political boundaries, destroyed empires, and left deep scars on societies around the globe. Understanding its causes, major events, and consequences helps explain the world order of the 20th century. Causes of the war. The origins of World War I are often summed up by the acronym MAIN: militarism, alliances, imperialism, and nationalism. Militarism. European powers had been building up armies and navies, creating a tense arms race. Alliances. Complex alliances divided Europe into two main camps: the Triple Entente, France, Russia, Britain, and the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy. Imperialism. Competition for colonies around the world fueled rivalry, especially between Britain, France, and Germany. Nationalism. Strong nationalist movements, especially in the Balkans, threatened stability. The immediate spark was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo on June 28, 1914, which set off a chain reaction of war declarations. Major events. The war quickly turned into a global conflict. The Western Front became infamous for trench warfare, with soldiers facing horrific conditions. Battles such as the Somme and Verdun caused massive casualties but little territorial gain. On the Eastern Front, Germany and Austria-Hungary fought Russia in brutal campaigns. Beyond Europe, colonies and troops from Asia, Africa, and the Middle East were drawn into the war. In 1917, the United States entered the war, tipping the balance in favor of the Allies. At the same time, Russia withdrew following the Bolshevik Revolution, signing the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk with Germany. Finally, exhausted Central Powers began collapsing, leading to an armistice on November 11, 1918. Consequences. World War I left around 20 million dead and 21 million wounded. It led to the fall of empires: German, Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, and Russian. The Treaty of Versailles, 1919, placed heavy blame and reparations on Germany, planting seeds of resentment that later contributed to World War II. Socially, the war transformed gender roles as women entered the workforce, while politically it sparked revolutions and redrew borders in Europe and the Middle East. Conclusion. World War I was not just a European war, but a global turning point. Its causes lay in deep rivalries and ambitions. Its battles showed the destructiveness of modern warfare, and its consequences shaped the rest of the 20th century. It remains a tragic reminder of the costs of conflict and the fragility of peace.